To this story now, President Cyril Ramaphosa says the issue of Palestinians who are stranded in South Africa is being addressed with Home Affairs now involved. This follows an incident where 153 Palestinian passengers were not allowed to disembark from an aircraft because their passports lacked the required departure stamps. Humanitarian aid organization Gift of the Givers has stepped in to assist, accommodating the 130 Palestinians who arrived in South Africa yesterday.
The issue of the Palestinians who've been brought here is a matter, as I said, that we're paying attention to. We obviously need to look at the origins, where it started, the reason why they've been brought here. And ordinarily we would have said they should go back because they didn't have any documentation. But out of empathy, out of compassion, and because they are a people that we as South Africa have raised our hands to support, we felt that we should accept them and process their matter. So their matter is being processed. We are discussing it. Our intelligence agency is involved, and the Home Affairs is involved, and DERCO is also involved. So we're going to do a proper evaluation and see what the future portends when it comes to this. So we will be dealing with it, and as I said, we will make an announcement so that the people of South Africa know precisely what is happening and how this matter came to be where it is. With regard to the ANCs, the normal course, the laws allow any party, any entity to engage in legal action to protect its own copyright, its own identity, and we're not giving oxygen to anybody. If anything, the ANC is protecting its own name, its own standing, and its own identity.
Now, President Ramaphosa has also expressed his full support for the planned gender-based violence shutdown expected to take place next week ahead of the G20 summit. The national shutdown, announced by the Women for Change movement, is set for Friday, November 21st, calling for gender-based violence and femicide to be declared a national disaster. Ramaphosa says it's totally unacceptable that men continue to bully and kill women, emphasizing the need for urgent action to protect women and children.
It is totally unacceptable that men continue to abuse women and even to kill them. We cannot accept that, and I have full understanding, full empathy with the women of our country. And in fact, all of us should join the voices of our women in protesting against gender-based violence. And of course, they want to demonstrate their anger, they want to demonstrate their disapproval of the way we men are treating the women of South Africa. So I have full understanding. And I did say during COVID that gender-based violence is another pandemic, because even during COVID, we saw gender-based violence rising to incredibly high levels. And it continues. And day after day, you hear of women being killed by men. And this must come to an end. And so the women of our country have good reason to want to protest. We are engaging with them, and we are dealing with the issues that they are raising. I have spoken a great deal of times against gender-based violence and calling on men of South Africa to treat the women of our country and the girls of our country with respect and with dignity as well. That rather than abuse women, we must be protecting the women of our country. So I have the full support for the anger and the disapproval that they are demonstrating.